Yeah, what the fuck was I just doing? I was about to do something. Oh yeah, I was
You were gonna go watch
You're
2
gonna go watch
episodes.
House.
No, nigga, I'm doing that after I masturbate. No, I'm not masturbating. I'm looking at Bing. I'm binging the letter A over and over till I get 100 points.
Bing.
I'm binging woman, bro.
Bing chewing.
I'm just gonna update the fucking 4 GB update.
Dude,
No, Alan, you gotta be efficient. You gotta jack off while you watch House.
House.
I'm definitely not doing that. Yo, House looks like Gordon Freeman without glasses, though.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure there's actually a picture of House photoshopped as Gordon Freeman that's like been around since like 2008.
That's really funny. When did the series come out?
I don't remember. Actually, I think it was post 2008. I don't remember. I remember my grandpa watched it, and I was like, "Nigga, that's old nigga stuff." And now I'm watching it, I'm
It's
like,
old.
"Damn, I love this shit." Dude, House is just a fucking baller. Dude, he jokes about fucking hookers and shit, and like some niggas fucking fuck, I can't remember, but it was funny. But it's good. It's like just watch House. Just watch fucking House.
Struggling to say why the show is good.
Like, I'm trying to think of like a specific scenario in which like he like dicked on a nigga, but there's so fucking many and they're so like varied. Like there's so much different shit happening. Like I wouldn't even be able to string it together. It would sound like nonsense. Like there was.
Dude, I'm gonna watch 1 episode of it, and then I'm gonna say that the CGI isn't great and the voice actors are bad.
Yeah.
Nah, the CGI. There is CGI at House actually, because like it zooms in on niggas' bodies. Like when they're like dying and shit, and like shows and shit, like blood clots and like pulmonary embolisms and shit. I learned that, nigga. I learned that from House. You don't know what the fuck a pulmonary embolism is, nigga?
No, I don't.
I don't know either, but House knows.
Don't-
I don't either, but House knows.
No, you see,
That
you
nigga-
started that sentence by saying, "I know what this is. You don't know what this is," and then we said, "Yeah, we don't know what this is," and then you said, "Yeah, I also don't know what this is, but House knows what this is."
Nah. I actually do know what a pulmonary embolism is. It's a blood clot in your lungs.
Did you just look it up?
No, I did
Did
not.
you just Bing that
I-
shit?
Did you bing it?
Is that
Did you
next to
bing
the
it,
midget
bro?
porn?
I promise you, I did not bing it. I remembered the CGI because it zoomed in on a nigga's lungs and then showed like a fucking fat testicle inside a fucking vein.
Damn, bro, he's
That's
busting
how
in his lungs.
That is the reason I remember what a pulmonary embolism is because of the CGI. The CGI, like, it's not like good, but it's like educational, like medical CGI almost, but like a step above that to be like cinematic. So like it's not meant to like look crazy, like fucking like realistic, but like it accurately is like, yeah, this nigga had a pulmonary embolism. That was
Bro,
bad.
Farrah would put fucking
Alright, I'm gonna
all the
go-
minorities in jail.
I can't.
Oh
good
yeah,
shit
oh
like
yeah,
that.
House. His ex-wife started working as the lawyer for the hospital, and she was married to some other nigga. And he started like fucking his ex-wife again, and she was cheating on that nigga while he was in a wheelchair. And that nigga came to ask House for relationship advice. He's like, "You're the only man who's been through this," because she left him one time before. And he was like, "Nigga, I don't care. I gotta go help sick people. Bye." And I
Damn.
just thought it was so funny. He L'd on this nigga while fucking his wife. And then after that, he went to his wife. It was like, "Bye, like leave. I don't want a relationship with you." And like after he already fucked her and L'd on this cripple nigga, like he was like, "All right, this ain't gonna work. You need to leave. Sorry." Like, bro,
Damn.
he's a boss, nigga.
You know what? I'm taking another shot.
You know what? What you need to be doing? You need to watch House, nigga.
Fuck.
Goddamn House.
House is for free on the Roku app. You don't even gotta pay for nothing. You just open it up and watch it. That's what I'm doing. I fucking hate Roku, but I searched House and it said it was in the Roku and it said it was free and I was like, "Oh shit, nigga, I'm about to watch me some House." I'm gonna go watch House tell a kid he has cancer and then do a Fortnite dance. So I'll see.
Backflips out of the room. Crip walks.
Bro, he straight up like made a balloon animal and like fucked it up, and the kid was like, "That's not a dog," and he was like, "Yeah, but you're off your meds." Here's some Ritalin, nigga.
Damn.
And he did that because the mom had got the kid prescribed Ritalin and then was taking it and not giving it to the kid to be like
Damn.
on crack. And
What the
so
fuck?
he did that. So the mom would be like, "Don't give her the Ritalin," and then he's like, "What? Her name's on the bottle, bitch." And she's like, "Nigga, those are mine. I've been taking them." And he's like, caught you, bitch," because he already knew she was doing it, but she wouldn't say so. He's like, I got you, bitch. And then the husband was like, "You've been taking drugs?" And her house is like, "Yeah, she's been taking drugs. You are retarded. She has been doing it in front of you for like 3 years. You suck."
How did you not notice this woman has changed
This
behavior?
bitch has literally done every PTA meeting, like is volunteering, is doing like everything under the sun, and you didn't know she was on Adderall or like Ritalin. Like, nigga, you are dumb. Like, dude, House is just so fucking good at making people feel stupid and being an asshole to people that
Do
like
you
he
wish
doesn't
you were
know.
House?
I would love to be House. I fucking love being an asshole to random niggas who think they know it all. Like, he's got 3 doctors, and they're always like, "Oh, nigga, it can't be that." And nigga House is like, "Nigga, it's that." And then they're like, "Nah, fuck you." And then some shit happens, and then it turns out it was that, and they're like, "Damn." And then House is like, "Damn, who said it was that?" And they're like, and he's like, "Yeah, it was me, nigga. Fuck you. Suck my dick."
It was
Dude,
me all along.
I've already said this like 3 times already, but I love saying it because it's so fucking funny to me. I love House. This is my favorite shit. I'm gonna go. I don't give a shit how late I'm up. I'm gonna go watch 2 episodes of House.
Oh,
Nigga.
you're gonna be
Yeah.
miserable tomorrow.
Nigga, all I do is like walk around and like do shit.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think a job is?
I know, but it's not hard, nigga. This shit's easy.
Why don't you just watch House on your break?
My break is 30 minutes. That wouldn't even be an episode. All right, nigga. I've been sitting here too long talking about Dr. House M.D.
Tell me again why House is a very good show.
Bro, they fucking some nigga will come in and be like, "Oh man, my dick hurt." And he's like, "Oh man, your dick hurt, but it says here that your white blood cell count is low. Have you been like snorting meth, nigga?" Or like some like crazy shit.
Snorting meth.
And they're always like, "Nigga, no." And then he's like, "Yeah, people lie. People suck." Every time they're like, "Oh, go get the patient history," House is like, "Nigga, I'm not even gonna talk to him. He's just gonna lie to me. I'm just gonna look at the test, and then I'll know what the nigga did." And then he looks at the test, and he's like, "Oh, this nigga clearly like sucked off 3 clowns." And so he fucking goes in there, and he's like, "Nigga, why are you blowing clowns?" And the guy's always like, "I didn't blow clowns." And then the wife's in the room, and the wife's like, "Yeah, this nigga doesn't blow clowns." And then he's like, "All right, leave the room, bitch." And then he's like, "Yeah, I've been blowing clowns and shit." So like, it's always some crazy shit. Like,
I like how it went from his PP hurt
To
because of a
snorting
low
meth.
low white blood cell count to snorting meth, which isn't how you take meth.
You
And
can
then it
snort
goes into he was blowing clowns. So we went from
you can snort meth.
yeah, you can snort meth, and it'll fucking snorting meth will fuck up with your heart rate, and it also
You
can
watch
cause
Breaking
you to have
Bad, bro. You
seizures.
literally watched Tuco do that
That's
shit.
one of the
Yeah,
that's one of the few
Tuco
things that I
straight
remember from Breaking Bad that
Oh, that
I
was
watched.
cocaine.
Tuco straight up.
No, it is
No,
meth.
nigga.
No, I'm
He
stupid.
snorted that shit off a knife, and then
That's
like
right.
a day later, fucking Walter White came in with fucking fulminated mercury, and he was like, "Yo, I want my meth back." And then Tuco was all like, "Oh, so let me get this straight. I fucked that kid in the ass. I steal your money, and you bring me more meth." And then Walter's like, "Nigga, this isn't meth." And then he throws the rock on the ground, and a nuke goes off. And
I
then,
do remember
and then Tuco's like, "Damn, nigga, what the fuck was that?" And then Walter's like, "That's fulminated mercury, bitch. I'm a scientist, nigga." And then he leaves with the money like a G.
I do
And
love
then
that.
he gets in the car and his nose bleeds and he just screams at his steering wheel for no reason. He just goes, "Oh!" It's
And then he goes home and fucks his wife because he's rock.
yeah, no, he goes home and fucks his wife. Actually, I think he tries to fuck her and she's like, "Nigga, I'm not in the mood." And then he like shoves her into the fucking fridge while she has like fucking like the green shit on her face you do at spas. And so there's just a big like smushed face on the fridge, and he's like, and she's like, "Nigga, no, stop!" And he fumbles, and he's like, "Fuck, nigga, I'm not getting this nut off." And she leaves, and then fucking Walter
Fucking hate
leaves,
his family.
and then his fucking crippled son comes in, and like sees the fucking face pressed up against like the green shit on the fridge, and then he looks and sees all the shit knocked on the floor in the kitchen, and he's like, "What the fuck happened in here?"
I'm surprised he could even put two and two together.
I like how you said that and then stuttered.
Bro,
The fuck was that
What?
called?
Did you just shit on the mic? I just love how you went from he's snorting meth to blowing clowns.
The fuck is that? Are you snorting meth?
Yeah, no, he's snorting meth now. He's now Walter
I
White.
had a drink in my mouth. I couldn't laugh to my mouth. I had to laugh out my nose. And I just shot the biggest booger on the planet all over his face. Samson, ah, get away from me, nigga. You got a big ass booger on your face. I just shot all over my dog's head. And it doesn't give a fuck. No, I turned it off when I said I was going to bed, but then you asked me more about House, and so I started talking about House.
Oh. And it is a joke. And then we started talking about a dude blowing clowns.
Yeah, yeah, your cortisol level's off like 13 degrees. You're definitely blowing clowns. And the wife is like, this nigga does not blow clowns. And he's like, yeah, bitch, leave the room.
What do you mean by it's off?
And then as soon as the wife was gone, the nigga's like, yeah, I blow clowns. I do that shit.
I like the way
I just can't-
they
I
honk
just
their
can't, I
horn.
don't know.
They honk their nose when they nut. It really gets me off.
Nah, there was one actually really cool one. There was like a professional athlete who did like biking, and he was cheating by like pumping himself with red blood cells, like artificially inflating his red blood cell count. And it turned out that even with his like drug use, he was giving his test results were showing he was normal, which meant that he was anemic before then. And instead of like giving himself an advantage, he was just making himself normal, and he's just actually better than everyone. Like he thought he was cheating, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm a cheater, fuck." And actually, he was just like normal and was just like dumpstering everyone with regular
That's
levels.
really funny.
I thought that shit was funny, because then he gets a fucking doctor's note to fucking to boost now.
He can boost legally.
Yeah, so like he can use drugs, but it's not even giving him an advantage. It's just making him normal, and he's still better.
It's
than
making
everyone.
him not have a handicap.
Yeah, he thought he was giving himself an advantage when actually he was just better than everyone. I thought that episode was really cool. I'm trying to think of another like crazy one.
Don't you want to go watch an episode? You've been talking for like 30
Yeah,
minutes.
I should go. You know what? Like just to get my ass to start moving, because as soon as House is on, I'm gonna be like, all right, nigga, shut up, and then I'm gonna leave. 'Cause I gotta hear what House has to say. That nigga's a doctor.
He's not a real doctor.
House's word is law.
He is the best doctor. Like
He's
in the area.
real to me.
He's not
He's
real.
real to me. Yo, this episode started with two niggas on an ATV.
Uh-oh. Someone's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
eat
crazy.
shit.
The opening to the episodes, they always like show just random niggas doing shit, and you have to kind of figure out which of them is gonna be retarded. Like one of them always has something wrong with him, and like they'll joke you out. They'll show like a kid with asthma, and then on the bike episode where the nigga like with the blood cells, like they showed a little kid with asthma, and you were thinking like, oh, this kid's gonna like suffocate and die and shit, and have to go to the hospital. But like, nah, it turned out one of the niggas on the bike just fell off the damn bike in the middle of the damn race and died.
Really? He died?
Nah, he didn't die, but like he passed the fuck out. Like he was like physically dead.
Oh, and that was the guy with the cells and shit?
Yeah, cause so he stopped cheating temporarily, like just to chill out for a bit, and because he's anemic, he just fucking passed the fuck out and like died in the middle of the race.
Huh.
Like,
Hell.
oh, the brakes aren't working on the ATV. No, this kid's gonna hit a tree.
Tree.
This nigga's on fire. What the fuck? I looked away for a second. What the fuck, nigga? The brakes are working on the ATV. His dad flew off of it. This nigga hit like some pipes. I looked away and looked at the monitor. I looked back and he was on fire.
Bruh.
Oh, I see how he caught on fire now. The ATV fucking exploded. alright, this nigga's probably gonna have like 3rd-degree burns, and then they're gonna treat him for it, and they're gonna find out this nigga has like ball cancer.
No, they're gonna find out his penis is gone.
Bro, there's always some crazy shit. Like, some nigga comes in, he's like, oh yeah, there was a lady who had a cough, and she had fucking, like, liver cancer and was terminal and died.
Oh my
Damn.
god, that sounds like the worst shit
Walter
ever.
White. Walter White.
And the whole episode was about how the lady doctor, Cameron, was, like, becoming friends with her and just really did not want to tell her she was gonna die. And then House was like, okay, bitch, stop making friends. She's gonna die. Someone needs to tell her that she's gonna die. And then she was like, I don't want to do it. I fucking, like, because she was married to a nigga with cancer and that nigga died. And she was like, yeah, if I hadn't married him, he would have died with no one. I don't want her to die with no one. And he's like, yeah, but she's still gonna die. Tell her.
If you won't, I will.
Yeah, he did that too.
Farted?
No, I'm playing. House has never farted. Called him fart. Fart has never
How is he never farted? I thought he was a cripple. I thought he had to fart.
I've like no, I mean like in the show, like they've never like made a fart joke. It's never happened.
That's
There's lots of racist jokes, dude. House is like low key racist as shit.
Yeah, no fart
They have
jokes
a
are
black
beneath House.
doctor. They have a black doctor who like used to like be a car thief before he was a doctor, and like he always asks that nigga to like break into shit. Like there'll be a dude who's like, oh dude, I'm not taking meth, I swear, and he's like, all right, Dr. Foreman, break into this nigga's house and look for meth. And then he does it. This nigga breaks in, and then he finds meth. And then House is like, yeah, I had this black guy break into your house, and he found meth. Why did you lie to me?
It's important to mention that it was a black guy that broke into his house. That's how you know
He's
it's
also
legit.
incredibly sexist. Dude, he's just based. He's so fucking based, it hurts.
Remember, a fart joke is beneath House, but not a race
misogynistic,
joke.
Sexist, uses black stereotypes all the time, and is just an asshole and is right about everything. And
Maybe I do need to watch this.
Dude, it's fucking awesome. It is the shit. It is the best shit ever. He condescends to people all the time.
Fucking love that. Break into his house and tell me if he has meth.
I think literally every episode they go into the patient's like house or workplace to like find what the fuck, like it'll be like some shit like he's like drowning because there's like liquid in his lungs, like he's like it's being filled with water or whatever, and you gotta find like what fucking like what in his house caused the infection to cause his lungs to fill with fluid, and then they're like, oh, it was the ball bag fungus under the sink. And
Ball bag.
Can I not skip this fucking cutscene?
The black guy comes back and he's like, yeah, we found ball bag fungus under his sink, Dr. House. And then Dr. House is like, oh, yes, classic ball bag fungus. Put him on 13 the 37.
How long is this fucking cutscene?
Fucking the ball bag fungus. Ah, yes. Bro. Ah, yes,
Dude,
the ball
you
bag
could make
fungus.
a whole video of just me talking about random shit on House.
Well, it's funny because you don't actually remember any like of the specifics. You just say random shit.
But it's some crazy shit that like you've never heard of, and like you look it up and it's real. Like it's real shit. It's just you never know it exists until House.
Someone went onto the
until
fucking
House
medical
is
page.
like, oh yes, ball bag fungus, and then you're like, oh, ball bag fungus, and you look it up and you're like, oh shit, that's real. What the fuck?
Somebody went onto the medical page of Wikipedia and started hitting the random button, created episodes off of that.
All right, it's practically 1 in the morning. I'm gonna watch some House, and then I'm gonna stay up late, and then I'm gonna be tired in the morning. And I'm gonna get in a car wreck and die.
Well, don't
Damn.
do that, because then you can't watch more House.
Yeah, you can't watch more House TV.
I'm just not going to work tomorrow.
Damn.
Don't. Say you got ball bag fungus.
I inhaled ball bag fungus. I've got fluid in my lungs and I'm drowning.
Seb, I'll call Eli and I'll tell him that you're calling out because you got ball bag fungus.
Bro, I got mushrooms growing on my nuts.
No, tell him that you saw somebody riding on an ATV and then
Oh,
they got set on fire.
This nigga straight up, like, at his wife's house, there was a rat in the attic, and he caught the rat. And he noticed the rat was like doing like he had like symptoms of like an illness, and he was like, "Yo, I bet this rat has this particular illness." And he found like rat piss, and he tested it, and it did have the illness. And he fucking like caught the rat, brought it to the hospital, and like treated this little rat nigga, and then kept it as a pet. I thought that shit was funny.
That's kind of base.
Weird.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go watch House. Bye.
All right. Good night.
See you.
House gaming. I'm gonna set House to my profile picture in like 2 days.
We're gonna lose Becca for House.
I'm gonna fucking set my avatar to House.
That is kind of retarded.
I am gonna do the Discord one though for this server at least.
Rip Becca.
I'm gonna get Nitro.
Yeah, you can afford it now.
Yep. For
I will
House.
not give money to furries.
Fair.
Nigga, like every programmer is a furry at this point.
EQ, are you a furry?
Nah, that's it. Nigga, he's the one.
I'm the one non-furry programmer.
That is furry shit, nigga.
Aaron, I'm sure you've seen it in your class, people wearing the programmer socks. No, that's just like femboy gay shit. That's not furry shit.
You know what? It does. I can verify that because that should make my wiener hard.
Yeah, because you're weird.
Yeah, I'm pansexual. If you got feminine traits, I want
You gonna fuck a pan, bro?
You wanna fuck Pampered Chef?
Bro, we gotta hide the pans from him, dude.
Yo, how much cake that nigga got?
Huh?
I hate
He's
you.
talking about it.
It's a good way to retort to it, though.
Bro is sexually attracted to Gordon Ramsay's cooking.
Nah, that nigga British. That nigga live in London, and he got like 4-star restaurants that charge you like $800 for like a Brussels sprout.
No, they're definitely 5-star restaurants. They do
Brussels
charge
sprout.
you a shit ton.
Nah, but like you'll be like, oh, I'll have like the creme brulee, and then the niggas like, oh yes, monk, that'll be $300, and then you get it. like,
I mean, I can tell you. So when I was in Vegas, I went to Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill, and a 3-course meal was $100.
was it good?
It was fucking good. That was the best fucking, like, it was a beef Wellington was the main part of the course.
Damn,
That
nigga,
was
you be
so
welling
good.
on my beef.
Yeah.
She be welling on my beef.
No, I mean, and then fucking, I mean, what it is it's literally a filet mignon wrapped in like a pastry, like a croissant pastry.
She be filleting my mignon.
Bruh.
I don't even know.
Filleting
What,
my
I don't
mignon.
know what a filet mignon or a beef Wellington is, nigga. I don't know what that
And
means.
meat.
Okay, no,
It's meat,
it's just
son.
filet mignon is the best cut of beef that you can get on the market.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't
That's-
want no beef. I don't fuck with that.
You don't fuck with beef?
I'm
You don't
a-
fuck
I'm a-
with roast beef,
I-
dude?
I'm a pacifist. I'm a conflict resolution nigga. I don't fuck with that beef. You give me the best cut of beef, I give you the best cut of weed.
Huh?
It'll relax.
I don't know what that means.
All right,
did
the,
you just
the,
invite
dire-
me
the
to?
direction of
The
my
group.
joke did not work. Nah, I feel retarded. Just pretend it
I'm
was
already in
funny
the party.
and laugh. I'm gonna
Group.
go watch. I'm gonna go watch House turn a nigga's penis into a balloon, and everyone telling me as STD.
What?
Alright, have fun.
Alright, bet.
Are you gonna leave, bro?
No, we watching House.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they helicoptered in this nigga. This nigga has had the most exciting day.
No, I wanted to hear
I
that.
wanted to hear the rest of it,
I
asshole.
wanted to hear the rest of it.
Nigga fucking he fucking was driving an ATV. The brakes stopped working. His dad flew off the ATV. He hit a ramp, hit a pipe. The ATV exploded. He got lit on fire, and then he got helicoptered to the hospital. This nigga has had a day.
Does his dick still work though?
Nigga, he was on fire. Maybe
They probably got
they
a cool.
literally have him
that
wrapped.
shit.
He looks like a. He's like wrapped in foil. He looks like a fucking baked potato, nigga.
Dude, his dick probably battle scarred now.
He's straight up baked potato.
He's battle scarred quality dick. Dude, last Monday I woke up at
Alright,
5:30.
I gotta go. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I fucking
woke up-
cannot.
You
Go
can't watch House and
watch
be
your
here.
house. Go
Right.
watch the fucking burnt
House
potato.
time. Burnt potato. If this kid, it turns out to like he comes in because he's burnt, and then he gets diagnosed with like mesothelioma or some shit, I'm gonna come back.
Your loved one
That's what
was
this nigga
diagnosed.
got diagnosed with.
I thought you were gonna leave to watch the episode.
He had a thought.
No, he-
Why do you just keep
I'm like
saying
Elvis. I'm like Elvis, nigga. I gotta like.
Are you
I
good,
keep coming
bro?
back. I keep coming back to say shit like Elvis.
Oh,
You
we're
gotta wait.
fucking in the middle of nowhere.
All right. I'm out this bitch. Elvis has left the building.
All right.
All right,
see
see
ya.
ya.